everyone. Welcome to Crowdsurfing. I'm TomVasel.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Chris Yee.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
Crowdsurfing is a show where we take a look at projects on GameFound, Kickstarter, Backerkit,
Indiegogo.
And today, Indiegogo.
Pulse.
I don't know if I'm looking at Pulse or not yet, because most Pulse stuff now seems to be pre-orders.
That's true.
Not sure. But
eBay.
eBay.
Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay, let's...
Etsy. Don't forget about Etsy.
Etsy. Well, we
That show
probably could.
would wreck Tom.
Oh my gosh. How have you not made a show where you just scroll through the Etsy board game stuff for 4 or 5 hours?
And now it's happening. Mike, what have you done?
It's going to happen. Watch. That's a show right there.
Mike just bankrupted
And there's so many
the
good,
Dice Tower.
catchy names you can come up with for that, too.
That's interesting.
Put it in Roy's color.
Interesting. Okay,
You got to do it.
I really am thinking
That's
about
not a
that.
bad idea, right?
All right.
And Z's going to scroll through IMDb.
All right. Anyhow, I would watch. I could do that. Okay. We got off track here. We have a contest for you all.
Ooh.
From AEG. This is for Dead Reckoning. Dead Reckoning is a big giant pirate game that we reviewed a few months ago. It's on Kickstarter now with its third saga expansion. So they had 2 that came with the initial one.
Right.
They're kind of like, they're like campaigns a little bit.
Campaigns, yeah. You can play them as campaigns or just add them as extra stuff if you want to also.
Sort of.
Kinda, yeah.
It goes through a story. Well, the third one here is called Letters of Mark. I want to be clear that Mark is M-A-Q-U-E because...
M-A-R.
M-A-R-Q-U-E.
Otherwise it'd be mock.
Anyhow, that's the subject line, and it's mentioned in here. To enter this contest, you need to email us at contest@dicetower.com. In the subject line, put the word Mark, and a couple people can win the deckhand. And I'm looking here to see what the deckhand pledge is, and it's the components for competitive solo and co-op play for 2 to 4 players. It's identical to the deckhand box from the first Kickstarter.
All right.
Has all the content from that Kickstarter except the Ghost ship, which you 100% don't need.
You don't need it.
It's just another ship.
You don't want to have to assemble a second ship.
And there's no room
you do
for
not.
it in the box, so yeah, it's good.
Anyway, to answer this contest, you need to email us, like said below, and answer the question: how many different kinds of content are in this new expansion, which again is called Letters of Mark.
M-A-R-Q-U-E.
That's right. We're going to be actually this one. So we try to talk about Kickstarters ending in the next 10 days or so, or 8 days, whatever. Either way, this one just missed that. So we'll talk about this next week. But we do have something from Mark. He's going to talk about it.
M-A-R-Q-U-E.
Yes.
This spotlight is brought to you by AEG. Time to grab your pirate gear and sail the open seas. Dead Reckoning is a game of exploration, piracy, and influence based in a Caribbean-esque setting. Each player commands a ship and crew and seeks to amass the greatest fortune. After a year of the new sea being the dominion of cutthroat pirates and daring merchant adventurers, empires of the old world have turned their gaze towards its waters. Letters of Mark is the third expansion for Dead Reckoning. It contains 2 distinct but interconnected sets of expansion content. The first is Flags of the Old World, a non-saga based set of content that introduces 2 new Empire boards, new resources called Prime Cargo, new ship upgrades, and new Explorer cards for each player's deck. The second is a new saga, which, like in prior saga expansions, contains encounters, mysteries, cards, and content, all to aid and guide you while playing the game. For more information, please check out the campaign, which is now live on Kickstarter.
All right, folks, let's get started. First, we're going to start with something from Backerkit. So this is currently the only thing on Backerkit. In fact, I'll show you Backerkit. There's currently only 4 projects here.
Yep.
This is the only board gaming one. There's a Land of Fem, which looks cool, but it's RPG. A Flight Satchel, which I got for Z for his birthday.
Oh.
About time I got a new flight satchel.
Yeah.
But there's other things coming soon. You can see lots and lots of stuff that they're planning on coming out with, and there are board games involved here. But the only board game that's happening right now is Return to Dark Tower. Not a bad way to start off the Backerkit crowdfunding
That's
way.
a pretty big number there.
Not at all.
Well, all the numbers are big.
Yes, the
I mean,
backers,
The backer, 12,000?
So let's look how many people are coming into it on this project. In other words, getting the base box too.
I would probably say
I bet
more
a
than
lot.
half.
I agree with you. I bet it's more than half.
Well, because it was, I don't know if they ever said it, but it was kind of intuitive that this would not be, like, if you didn't buy it last Kickstarter, you might not get it. They did say it wasn't going to retail, for sure.
There is that, but I
yeah.
also do wonder if there are some people. You've mentioned, that anything with technology you're a little bit hesitant on. There's definitely thousands of proof of concepts out there right now.
Right.
People who have played
Yeah.
the game, see it work, gone gaga over the tower. They know what they're getting now. You know what I mean?
Now you can back
Yeah.
this knowing
Right.
it's been done, it works.
Yeah,
You can jump in now. So
Right.
I assume that's a big part of it.
I agree.
So there's also a new expansion. That's what this is launching here.
Yeah.
So there are 4 new heroes, which if you played the game is a big deal.
Big deal.
There was
Yeah.
4 heroes in the original game.
Yep.
Then there was 2 in the expansion. And I thought 2, I was like, oh my word, 2 new heroes.
Right.
Wait, but was there 5 in the original game?
There's
Might have been
4 in the
Four,
original game. There's
yeah.
1 per player.
These are cool looking new heroes too. I like the
The
kind
Reverend-
of architects.
I like the name. Reverend Astromancer.
That's right.
The Z, Devious Swindler.
That's definitely Z Garcia.
That's modeling you, I believe.
It is.
That's
It's
what
a
I look
stunning
like
likeness.
on the weekends mostly.
The Relentless Warden, who better come with a bird that flies around.
Correct.
Oh man, yeah.
And the Undaunted Aegis, or is it Aegis?
I don't know the pronunciation of that
No
word.
one ever tells
When
me.
I read it in my head, I read Aegis.
There's
probably wrong.
monuments. This is another way to get plastic in the game.
I want the blurry one.
I know. Can they make it look like that? That's amazing.
This is a big miniature that says censored.
Can you imagine if they could make any substance that if when you looked at it, your eyes couldn't focus?
I love it.
There's a Black Mirror episode
Oh,
about
yeah.
that, remember?
Oh yeah. That's true, but that's in your brain.
Yeah.
They're affecting your brain. I want something that has the properties of human eyes,
You want
not
it to-
being able to focus on it.
Yeah, you want it to actually affect your rods and cones.
Yeah, I
You're-
want it to change. I want astigmatism.
You ready for
when
this?
I'm done playing?
You ready for this? Z? Bam!
There we go.
I did it.
It didn't affect me at all.
Oh, it affected me a
I
lot.
unfortunately can still see you.
What am I holding up
And
right now?
oh wait, it's affecting my stomach.
Anyhow, back to the game. This endless necropolis almost looks like an egg holder. You know those fancy things?
Yes, for the hard-boiled egg or
Yep.
the what is it?
The soft-boiled egg.
Soft-boiled egg.
Yeah, you get
So
the
this picture is driving me nuts a
tiny
little bit.
spoon.
Okay.
dip your bread.
How big is
Soldiers.
this monument? Because that makes it look
Gigantic.
mega, right? Doesn't it?
Oh wow!
Wait, what? Ah!
Hello.
Which one is that? That's like the Arch of the Golden Sun, I think.
That's the blurry one.
That's the blurry one. for
That's not
sure.
the blurry one.
Oh, okay.
I was looking. I don't remember if I saw pictures of how big these monuments were, like compared to the rest of the tower.
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, this is anyone who's seen this out in the wild or played it, you know, the production quality is quite impressive. We just came back from Gen Con. These were being sold at a brisk pace.
Yeah, at East, it was in the
yeah.
hot games area being played a
Yes.
lot. It's a fun game to teach. It's a fun game to play.
Right.
It's an epic thing.
It's definitely a game that I like with miniatures better. This
Yeah.
expansion, Dark Horde. Not because I think miniatures are superior to like standees, except the game doesn't have standees. They're flat tokens,
Yeah.
and I often was like, "Oh, there's a spider there."
right,
You
it's
know,
much easier to see on the
see when you
board.
see the miniature.
I was fine, honestly, without the miniatures, but, and this is where, you know, sometimes I do really like a little upgraded token or a type of a thing, but those little resources, the,
Oh my word, yes.
the acrylic tokens to the cardboard is really nice.
I think
So you
that's,
have
that's
this
the
massive
coffers.
tower
Right.
to go. It's a sort of disconnect to have the gigantic. I mean, it looks like this most imposing of game components, and then no minis. It's like the two extremes, you know.
sure.
So having the miniatures, I think, brings everything in line a little bit.
But Chris is talking about this here. This is the coffers one. You definitely
Yeah.
want to get that. I
You
very
gotta
much.
get that. If you don't get that, don't even back. Okay,
Coffers.
stay home today.
Correct. Correct.
Coffers 2. So the new expansion here is 55. So that's bigger than the Alliance's expansion.
Yeah.
So
Well, like you said, you're getting 4 nuke heroes, and you know,
Yeah. I'm very interested in that.
faux show.
So where are the pledge levels here? Does it show you? I don't even know how to back this yet. If I click that picture,
Oh, geez.
Oh, everybody knows everything
Insert
about
credit
you now.
card information. Oh,
Oh, they displayed your whole social.
there we go. Levels.
oh, here it tells you how many, right?
All right, let's go.
There you go.
How much?
So 2,000 people are backing the whole kit and caboodle.
Yep.
All right.
1,000 are going to do it. They're just pretending they're not. They're backing just, no, come on. We all know it's true, right? You're
Yeah.
like, I'll pay $10 now,
Yeah.
and then I'll back the whole thing later.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not backing it for nothing
50 are
else.
authorized retailers only.
Okay.
Covenant, this is just a new expansion. But the Covenant Deluxe, look at that, 7,000 backers. So the majority of backers are getting just the expansion.
So, okay, I was
okay.
wrong.
I
We
was
were
surprised,
wrong. Well,
yeah.
Mike was wrong.
Z was definitely wrong. He's a devious swindler, Z.
And you got.
Any thoughts on? So far, Backerkit looks like a more sterile version of GameFound.
Yeah.
It does.
The way it looks, because they have these things on the side. I can go, what?
The navigation panels are great. I do like that a lot. But yeah, sterile is definitely the word to use.
It's a good word.
I think that for the you have to imagine there's a reason that they're all kind of going this level. I mean, you don't want to have anything detracting from the project, right? I mean, so
I guess
keeping
so.
things white.
It's like the Google of
Yeah.
Well, also, it's
search
definitely
engines.
people are using their phone to back
Yes.
stuff all the time.
Yes.
So it's got to be
Yeah.
mobile friendly, or else you might as well not run a crowdfunding.
I
just
haven't
backed
looked
it.
it up.
You backed it twice?
Twice.
All right.
I'm an all-in retailer pledge.
All right, that was a lot about that. Let's go to the next one. Eternal City. I'm sorry, Sunshine.
Take me down to the Sunshine
City.
City where we're not going to get charged for. Okay.
Charge for the shipping.
Yeah. So
This is
it's good.
doing really these print and play things just get better every time.
No, it's a
Now
good
this,
model.
this has a really neat hook.
I like.
For a little bit more,
Yeah.
there's like basically a
20. You pay 20
bucks,
if you
and it's
want
like-
instead of 5, and they give you a
infinite generator.
software basically
Right.
that they wrote.
Yep.
You buy the software,
Right.
and you generate cities.
Yeah, it's great.
So it's you can just keep making new maps.
and,
what
you,
it
and it's not
sounds
completely
like.
random. Like you can pick and choose the type of stuff you want in there, and it'll generate
Crazy.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
It sounds like you back at the normal level, you get 3 different maps.
Yeah.
3 different things to work on, and adjacency, and which things come after which matter, and which things are paired together. So yeah, what's that, $5-6 or something? But then for the $20 level, $12.
It's 12 on the campaign. It's 20 retail.
Yeah. For
oh,
12,
okay.
You can mix and match things.
It's a really neat
I think
idea.
Keyforge
Like you said, a retailer.
should buy the software.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Who should?
Keyforge. And start making some Keyforge decks.
Keyforge is coming to GameFound soon.
I'm saying they need this, man. If you plug in this algorithm into your own algorithm, you'll be making customizable board games.
I love that one of your opponents is Angus, the anti-environmentalist.
Anti-environmentalist.
He's
No,
like,
they hate the environment.
he's not even pretending. He's
Yeah,
like, nah.
no.
I want it gone.
Too many
That's right.
trees.
My least favorite color is green.
Too many trees. I'm making a print and play
Ooh,
game.
Penny, the pessimistic podcast host.
I wonder who that's modeled over. I have no idea.
I don't know who you were about to
I don't know.
point
I'm just
at.
throwing shade at nobody individually. Yeah.
And Graham, the greedy governor.
Oh.
I enjoyed it. I think I'll back this for the Dice Tower Library and then use the generator to print out some cool looking
I
boards.
like it. It's a neat idea, right?
I'm very interested. We were talking after I think the last time they did it, about the whole iPad doing the digital sheet and playing on that. I thought, I haven't owned a tablet in many years. I now have one excuse to buy a tablet. That would be interesting.
I could show you like 30 more excuses, but
Don't do it.
You got
That's not. What is that? That's not even a phone.
That's
This is my micro
That's basically
tablet.
no. That's a personal planner,
Oof.
PDA.
oof.
that's an iPod.
Nice sidekick.
All right. PaleoVet.
You love this theme, don't you? This is a cool theme.
This is a very cool
It's
theme.
a neat idea.
Where it's
I-
the
really-
usual trappings
Yeah.
with a twist.
Right.
It's funny because you watch the video and the opening line is the world's first dinosaur theme park has failed, and there's animals to take care of now.
Right. I think
wow,
it's
they're really-
it's a fun
It's
little
like a
thing, right?
post Jurassic Park
Right. It's
game.
like, oh, we can do a dinosaur game. Yeah, that's cool. But this is a little twist on it. That's neat. You know what I mean?
I really like the look of this. I think it's. I'm not sure I love the artwork. The artwork's a little divisive for me, but
Yes.
I like what's happening in it. I like
Yeah.
this idea of drafting dinosaurs that need to be taken care of, rolling the dice, getting the symbols you need, their special abilities when you heal them up and release them into the wild
Yeah.
again. yeah, it looks really neat.
It does.
Small package, sort of a small game, but it tackles it in a cool way with a really neat twist on the theme.
What are your thoughts?
I like the theme. I don't like the art, actually.
I don't love it.
I don't like the art either. No.
I am concerned that the theme, like it's not. It's just collect resources and get things.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been collect these 4 colors and get a dinosaur, but it's now collect these 3 things and cure a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of difference there.
The difference is the description you just described.
Okay, and I agree on that, and so maybe it's fantastic. I'll try it. Also, it says I wasn't at the billion. I was like 14 to 65. Boy, they have a.
We should
they're cutting
We should
people
have dialed
off.
in Dice Tower Now's own Corey Thompson and asked him what his experience in working on dinos were. What were like the most difficult things to treat? You know, did they ever turn on him and?
I'm going to tell Corey you call him old.
Well,
And we don't tolerate that here at the Dice Tower.
no, never. No ageism here.
All right.
Amygdala.
Amygdala. So they were showing
Saving
this.
you from.
Thank you.
Yes.
Embarrassment.
Amygdala was being demoed at Gen Con at the Game Brewer booth. I did not go by and look at it, but I've been intrigued by.
How poorly it's doing?
I am.
Kramer and Kiesling game?
It's a Kramer, Kiesling, and Game Brewer. I don't like a lot of stuff Game Brewer does, but their projects have been doing fairly well.
I've been enjoying the Stroganoff. There have been production issues.
I also
for
enjoy
sure.
Stroganoff, but I think you're talking about the
I'm
game.
talking about the game, not
Okay.
the beef dish. Although that's all right too. That's fine too.
It's an amazing dish. You don't like beef stroganoff?
I wonder
Yeah,
if it's talk about divisive art. This is very, very intense, one way or the other.
I'm the only person who likes this board, right?
Talk about
Probably.
rods and cones.
Right. Also, it's very expensive for what looks like a straight abstract game.
That I agree on.
So I think those are the things, and there have been some issues with.
Oh, this is why you remember. It's a relaunch.
That I knew we had talked about it.
Oh, really? Did they cancel or not fund, or I guess
think
it's
they
the
may
same
have
thing
changed
at
some
the
things.
end of the
Actually,
day.
it might be cheaper now. I want to say it was $100 before.
Wow.
I could be wrong. I thought it was, so I think it may be more inexpensive this time.
Less expensive is, I think,
More
a better
inexpensive. No,
That
way
don't
to
even.
put that.
That board for an abstract game, for me to have to sit there and stare at it and really think about, placement and adjacency and all that stuff. I don't want to look at that board. That hurts.
I'm not a fan of the look of this at all. This looks impenetrable to me, visually impenetrable. I cannot possibly think of what it would feel like to sit there for 45 minutes
Tom, do me
trying
a
to make
favor.
sense of this.
Scroll up a little bit. Okay, everyone stare at that for like 10 seconds. Now close your eyes.
Guys,
And stare at a white
It's
piece
still
of paper.
there.
I'm 100% on board with you. I love metal coins,
Yeah.
and I was like, no, what is this nonsense?
This whole thing is like visually overwhelming. This is.
Also, Game Brewer has this
Originally, it had a
fascination with
fantasy
boxes.
theme.
All right.
It was called Skittlebar.
This looks like they took a kaleidoscope and crammed it directly into your brain through your ear canal.
Yeah, there you go.
I like how it looks, but I also
Put that in the
realize what I
box.
wear. So I know the cutbacks are already here.
You're wearing an okay outfit today, Tom.
I am actually a little bit more.
Bland.
Yeah.
I am bland today.
It's
Compared to
basically
Amygdala,
white.
yeah.
Everything is white.
All right. Anyway, next. So if you want to get some good ideas on how to upgrade your game, go see what people are already doing on Etsy.
Right.
Stronghold did it.
Yeah.
So now Matago's like, hey,
Very
we should
true.
do it too.
That's very true, right?
Well, I mean, but there's something good about a company putting out an official product. I think that's good. That's
Oh, I think
supporting
so,
the,
right.
Yeah. And this looks great. I've never played Western Legends, but until you have that, I refuse to.
I saw this actually at Gen Con. I just thought it was like they had it at the booth, and I thought, oh, they're showing some cool. I thought it was like their deluxe version of Western Legends that they use at shows.
Yeah.
Sure.
The playmat is cool. The mountains are nice because you can't go into those mountains, and they're
Right.
not particularly. That's not as obvious from the board as it should be.
And they
So-
definitely block being able to see the board.
No, they don't. This here, the token slots and stuff, I like this a lot because
That's
currently
neat.
they're just stacked, and
That's
that's
neat.
annoying.
I like that, yeah.
I love this. The Dark Knight STL file. What?
Yeah.
It's like you hit, suddenly the train just completely goes off the
Right.
rails when you get here. Mountains, a place
Here
to
he
hold your
is.
tokens.
Uh-huh.
Batman. Like, what are you talking about? And then we go right back to normality.
Yeah, I know, it's true.
Well,
What's up with that? It's very strange to me.
What's up with that?
anyway,
Batman's of that.
anyhow,
Batman's in
this
the
is
West.
neat. What's the cost of it? 30 for the play mat.
Okay, I'm all in on
Oh no, the
that.
mat set. So this is actually a problem that I had when I bought these from Etsy for my new show.
Hey.
So if you bought the mountain pieces and you had the play mat, you realized, oh, the board is smaller than the play mat. So
'Cause they don't
they
fit.
have to clarify
So
this
let me
here.
ask you this: what are the chances of this stuff fitting in the box?
Oh, not good.
Yeah, okay, well that's a problem.
But I'm thinking I must have them in the box, but I might take the mountains out. Also, not a lot of people want this. Look, only 12 and 14.
yeah,
The
So what are most
37
people
for the
backing
mount.
for?
I think they're backing for the component,
The
component
holder?
piece.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The
that's
card
actually
holder?
useful.
that
Right.
yeah, that
The card
actually has
holder,
a
the chip
functional
holder. Yeah,
purpose.
that's the part I think neat.
Right. Yeah,
neat.
that's
I
cool.
would be
Or
not
here-
opposed to that.
But see, here's the other thing: is they're including high quality 3D mountain range stuff. Maybe I'm being hypocritical here, I guess. But when I look at it, Kickstarter, I'm expecting not 3D printed.
It's not 3D printed. That's not what it says.
It's
It
saying
said a
three-dimensional. They're like actual. yeah, not 3D printed.
It's going to be vacuum formed or
Right,
something.
right.
Got it. All right. Dustbunnies, Life Under the Couch.
Oof.
We don't have a lot of projects this week.
This is an RPG, mind you.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
not a
yeah, yeah.
game. This is an RPG.
Oh, it's a game.
It uses
Role
the
No,
play.
sir. Okay, if you're an RPG gamer, stay home today. Okay?
We shouldn't let you do these right after you do another video.
Okay, they did come out and say that they won't fit in the box. So on the last project, I didn't think so, but apparently
Got
they've
it.
been transparent.
Yeah, I
about
don't
that.
want it. Okay.
You guys
next.
ever use the Savage Worlds RPG system? I don't know what that is. That's what that Dustbunnies
It's
is.
a
Oh,
very
is that what it's built
popular
off
one.
of?
Yeah,
Oh,
it is
yeah, it says it right
popular,
there.
but-
Yeah,
All right, fishing lessons. Now this one's doing really well. It's a really small little game
it's button shy
from
baby.
Button Shy, but it doesn't look like his other games. I don't. I like this look.
He just did that Food Chain Island, right? I think this
That
is
was
like the
older,
follow-up
actually.
to
Food
that,
Chain
isn't it?
Island was before the
Is that before the Simply
dumb-named
Solo thing?
insurmountable one, huh?
Oh,
Which is called unsurmountable for some reason.
Yeah.
But
Oh
but
yeah.
like the Simply Solo kind of part, which you already mentioned is a little odd because most of their games play solo. He's done a couple in that series.
yeah,
right?
yeah. So the last one I think was the mountain climbing one
Got
that I'm
it.
looking forward to. I didn't back that one, but I am looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Does this look interesting?
I thought the mountain one looked more interesting. Personally, I
Yeah.
think this one looks neat. It's a cool theme.
Yeah.
I like there's something familial and thematically familial about this that I really like. The little characters with the little
Sure.
description of their trip out fishing. It's like, oh,
Right.
this is your neighbor, it's your brother-in-law. It's like, I like that. That's
Yeah.
cute.
There's a cute story today. They're remembering their grandfather who taught them fishing lessons.
Unsurmountable.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what he said.
I know. I saw it and I was.
I just don't like that title, but whatever. I like that one better, I think, but
don't
I'm
like that
happy.
cover.
I'm happy to check this out. I
covers
tend
are
to
so
like their
basic.
games.
Yeah.
For the most part, I think both Button Shy and Scott Alms both do interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
And plus, it comes in this little
Little.
tiny wallet thing.
Alrighty, the next one is one that was here in the studio just recently. Moonrakers, another one that's doing, wow, 1.6 million.
Incredibly well, yeah.
And this is, again, just expansions and a giant box, but you can also get the base game as always. This is from IV Studios, who they definitely are following the idea of make one game, do it as good as you can
Yeah.
before you even consider the next game.
Yeah.
Something more Kickstarter companies should consider doing.
I agree. They're
Is this
also
IV Studios or
Yes.
4 Studios?
I asked them,
IV.
it's IV.
because they actually on the boxes, or at least on Mystic Mistress, they show a little eye, like
Like
an
an
eyeball as the eye, and then a V, just to kind of reinforce.
Maybe you should
Got it,
change
because until you said the eyeball, we were like, we know.
It looks like a little eyeball.
Maybe you should change the name of your company if you have to start using iconography.
Hieroglyphs. Yeah.
But they had I mean,
This might be the fourth time they've tried the company, but they didn't want to say that.
Could
plan,
be.
Plan
Could be.
4. Anyway,
4 Studios.
well, nothing wrong with that. The light bulb. Anyway, I really enjoyed our playthrough of this, and I thought the new stuff that they added
was really good.
Was really good.
It was really good. I liked it before. I really like the new stuff. My issue, I was that I wasn't playing it. You have to have a relatively big group. I was like, and they said you can play solo. I didn't love the solo game. However, now they've created this complete online platform where you can play the game cooperatively or solo, and it is very robust. And it's available already. Like right now, you can play it that
some
way.
sort of algorithm?
No, it's like a full. It's like a website where you go and it kind of runs you through, and you're playing against something.
Is it a digital version, or do you play the physical
board game with that? So think of it like like Dark Tower or something like that, where you're interacting.
It's got a website. What if in the future I can't play it?
Well, there you go. It might be great.
Because the game is encouraging you to work with other people, but you could also be like, nah. This says, hey, work with other people. Your reputation goes up. You can then spend that reputation for extra credits.
Yeah, it made an immediate impact in that game. Like, you were much more inclined to go in with somebody. Like, there were times that you go in and not even get a reward.
Do they reward you for not going in some sort of mode, some sort of Z Garcia mode?
Nah.
No, I don't want to work with
that.
that.
Overload is more stuff, which is one of my favorite things to have, where they add 20 new crew, 37 new ship parts, new action cards, all kinds of cool things in here. New contract types, which I don't think we did those.
Didn't we?
We might have seen one or two.
I think we might have
them.
seen a couple, yeah.
Yeah, so just...
Look at how much. I mean, this is insane amounts of stuff.
Oh, it's a lot of stuff.
It's a big box. I think I saw it at Gen Con, and it's...
And then Nomad...
He brought the box here.
Yeah.
He brought a Titan box here. It looked very
Nomad
nice.
is the one we did not play. Okay, when we did it. This is where there's a little galaxy and you're going around, and so you're trying to pick contracts that help you specifically.
That's the one we didn't play, right?
Yeah, it sounds interesting. I'd like to give this one a try. But I'll tell you, even if that one wasn't included, I was already in. So one of the expansions, 35, 65 to get the game.
Right.
99 for all 3 expansions. But seems like there's a lot of stuff there.
There's a lot of stuff. And if you are interested, check out our live play.
I don't think the box comes with... Oh, no. Does it come with the expansions? Yes.
Yeah, the big box would.
So, to me, this is the thing. Like, why would I pay 99 when for 15 more...
Yeah, get the whole...
I'm going to get the box with the expansions that holds them.
And it was a good-looking box.
And let's see what the difference is. 251 to 4,720.
Yeah,
I'm not in the minority there.
Of course. Nope.
So the biggest pledge.
Cool. And
But
again,
also then there's people who are like, I like it all.
You guys have played it already, so you know you like it.
Correct, yeah.
But I'll tell you, I liked it, but this is one of those cases where I felt like at least the more stuff I'll always play with, and the reputation, unless I'm playing with like people who have a hard time getting into games, I don't want to have too many rules. If I'm playing with gamers, though, that expansion is always being played.
I mean, I don't think that added any rules. I would never play without that.
They were really good expansions.
It was really good, yeah.
Who was in that game? You, me, and Camilla?
Me, you, Camilla.
Who won?
I think Austin was in it too, actually. But you definitely cheated, though.
Look, I don't win many games. I remember what I do.
I won fair and square. Actually, you had a very good game that game.
All right, Dodos writing Dinos reprint, a game that me and Chris like a lot.
It's a very silly, fun game.
So,
Roy's giving us the thumbs up too.
Oh, Roy also likes it.
Would you say it's the best game of a genre, Tom?
He likes it.
Is that too bold a statement?
Loves it.
So the genre I put this in, and I do think it's best, is the Mario Kart genre, is what I call it.
That's not a genre.
Man, people are always trying to make it. They don't want to say Mario Kart.
Diddy Kong Racing.
That's correct.
The genre.
P. Diddy Kong Racing.
You mean Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Anyway, this is a silly, fast dinosaur racing game that when I first played it was Dice Tower West, I immediately played it again, then said, I need to play with a different group. Went found another group, played it with them.
Wow.
It was very fun. It's a game where you're just rolling, you're all playing simultaneous cards that give you special abilities, which half the time involve you throwing things at the board.
Yes.
Yes.
So...
And you have to be okay with like getting bumped back and getting wrecked, and it's just so silly you can't take it very seriously.
Each dinosaur also has a special ability, and we played this one live here. So what's the new thing? So the new thing is there's a new projectile where you can throw your Dodo that's riding you at someone else.
I'm all about it. And if you get hit, I don't know if it's just with the Dodo or if it's with anything in general, but you get like almost like a compensation card. So you take damage. I think the way that this game does damage is really smart because you have a hand of cards you can simultaneously pick from. It whittles it down. I think that's good. You're not dealing with lots of different things. But there's like some sort of compensation if you get hit by the Dodo a lot.
That pink one's gonna fall over.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, there's 5
I
more
like that pink
Dodos.
one a
There's
lot.
new yellow cards that can't be blocked. Then there's Kickstarter exclusive stuff crossed with another game. I don't care. I want some more Dinos and Dodos for my game. Yeah, this is cool. The expansion is what, $39?
Yeah, I think it's a good price. I mean, it says it's a standalone, so I guess you could just play with. You could just
believe
get
this
it as a
is-
smaller box, basically.
I kind of like standalone games. That means there's new maps and stuff.
Yeah, there's a whole new map, whole new racers, everything that you need.
I believe this is a Mexican publisher, and so it's
Yes.
it's kind of. So anyway,
And that's why I don't. Okay. I don't know where we were when we ended.
We were making fun of the name of your show.
We were not making fun of the name of the show. Okay.
Yeah,
Anyway,
absolutely.
so these are cards. Huh?
It says it's working great.
all right,
All right.
These are cards that are based on.
different kinds of tables, right? Like a pool table.
This is like things we do at tables. It's like
Yeah.
a celebration of table things. It's
Well, since tables involves games and food,
Uh-huh.
I am so much there.
Do they have any cards based on chiropractic?
Well, let's see what they got.
Ooh.
Game tables, board games, party games, travel and adventure. I don't know what that has to do with tables. Making and baking. Let's get down to breakfast, lunch, dinner, and desserts.
Ooh, I want to see the dessert cards. I like the art on these. It's charming. I don't know if I would play
I agree.
games with these decks of cards.
Because I think
though.
that they shoved the card part of it. The table's too big.
Yeah. They just they do not look attractive to me. These don't even look like cards. They just look like.
I like the air hockey table card.
yeah, I'm not a
I
fan
don't love
of these. I wish they would have, as a celebration of tables, blah blah blah, whatever. Great, but then be clever in your designs. Like, yes, you can
The ace looks
celebrate.
good.
No, the ace just has a shape around the picture that looks like a big ace.
Yeah, I mean,
That's something. You know what I mean? But it looks good in comparison to the rest of them because they did nothing.
yeah.
Like, at least make it clever where, like, if it's you're celebrating pancakes, have some pancakes that kind of make the shape of where you expect the card design to be. Just make it as a wink to what cards look like. This is just photography almost.
Yeah.
It's like a pattern.
They should have taken a page from Kramer and turned each of these cards into individual tables themselves. You fold out little legs. Each card is now a table.
Oh, that's amazing. That
Play
is
the
a good
trick-taking
idea.
game. I play the Jack of Clubs.
Right.
You
there
like
we go.
these, Tom?
See, we got someone in the
No,
chat that said
I
it.
mean, I like the pictures. I just don't like the fact that they've crammed the
The index of the card.
yeah, it feels very squished. The ace is fine, but the other ones I don't like because I don't know how they could have fixed it though.
I think these look terrible.
I think, like Z said, you got to make it a little more clever, not a wink.
What?
So it's like Terraforming Mars, the playing deck.
One of them is just a photograph of a
that
dog
bad.
on a table. No, I want to like these more, but I wish they were cleverer.
No, CBS Inc. You took my joke.
All right. Okay, so that's our games of the week. Do we have any more videos, Roy? No. All right.
All right, here we go.
Let's go. Okay, so here's the thing. I know you all sent me tons of stuff, and you should send me things that are dumb, exciting, weird, unique to tom@dicetower.com. I just couldn't fit them all in this
Yeah,
week. Maybe
yeah.
some of the ones we skipped over will make it next week. But
Wow.
we have miniature luxury watch cufflinks.
Mm.
Have you ever wanted to know the time, but you couldn't turn your wrist this way, but you can turn it this way?
And really small, too.
Very small. And cufflinks, you're going to have one on each arm, right? So
Two
now you're
different
going
time
to have
zones.
dueling watch. Is that what it
Ooh,
is?
but that's
It's like,
convenient.
What
Yeah.
time is it in London? Let me see. What time is it in New York? Let me see.
Yeah.
You be such a
We're-
like a
Right.
nerd businessman.
We
Yeah.
travel to conventions. What time is it in Florida? What time is it in Indianapolis? Same time zone. Got it.
Yeah.
They're also pretty big cufflinks,
They
aren't
are. They
They
are.
have a whole watch in there.
Yeah, you have to
Are
be able to read
kidding?
time. Yeah.
Also, cufflinks could fall off way more easily than
Correct.
a watch around your wrist.
Yes.
Can't
Good
say
luck keeping these. On your shirt. I don't get it.
I don't
Also,
hate
it's-
these. I just don't think they're useful.
But again, it's like a
functionally.
job. You putting something on here that does a job that is normally right here. You're traveling from here to here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you kidding?
To give me an idea, though, I'm going to get Wendy a pair of timepiece earrings, so that she can never know what time it is.
Yeah, that's a lot better. At least
Chris,
that
can you
way.
tell me?
All right,
time are
if
we
these
at?
were fake little watches, quality ones, because Cufflinks have to, I would wear them, like little ones, kind of as
They look like something.
If
Yeah,
there
they
were
look like
tables,
something.
I would wear them.
All right. Next, we have
Miniature tables.
this one's doing very well, actually.
It is.
The BreezeNova, an 8-in-1 portable air conditioner.
This is
That's-
cool.
My favorite part of this project is
People going like this.
no. Did you know that this also has? Is it music? Is it like you can play music? Because there's someone dancing in her kitchen and she is living the dream.
Yeah, I saw that. It's got USB plugs.
Yeah,
You can plug into it.
Right.
It also looks like a printer,
it definitely looks like a
which I
printer.
don't think it is, but it
No.
maybe should be.
I don't know that this is this. You can't
microwave your
fly
food?
with this.
No.
Fly with it?
Like,
Like
you
a
can't take it with you to the
jetpack,
hotel
like put it
room.
on your
Right.
back and
No, that's not what I meant.
You could, I suppose, do that, but it has to have an out.
I'm also intrigued by the window sealing kit. Did you see that? I think we'll see it here in a little bit. There you go.
This would be a great for a camper, I
Yeah,
think.
sure. That's the before. I think they've got a window kit that I thought was interesting looking.
Wait,
I don't know what window kit
Mosquito
you're
repellent?
talking about.
You'll see it, unless we've already passed it.
Yeah, it's basically a bunch of different things.
Oh,
You
there
can,
you go. Yeah,
a Bluetooth speaker.
Bluetooth
Okay.
speaker.
living the dream there.
it's just, I
I don't know that I
do
wanted to do all
worry.
those things.
Yeah, I worry about it trying to do everything.
Who had a feeling?
Will
You know, those
when
speakers-
I'm dancing to my AC.
You know those speakers are not going to be high quality
Nah.
speakers,
They're
right?
also going to sound like.
Well,
I
no,
assume.
they do tell you that it is you're talking about the speakers. They do say that the sound of the air conditioning is not terribly high. They show you decibel levels.
Right.
They're showing you the minimum.
Right.
This almost seems tailor-made for someone in a trailer.
Trailer makes sense, sure.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're a camper, also, I think,
Right,
and
yeah.
you obviously have, some sort of place to put it into,
Right.
that looks cool, and I think
Ooh,
it would
this is a
work well.
glamping device. I'm in my tent sitting
There you
there.
go.
Right.
Hey guys!
Yeah.
When I say tent, I'm basically my tent.
I mean a hotel.
You put it
You could have
on
used this
top
at the
of-
hotel a few weeks ago.
100%.
That would have been nice.
Put it
Yeah.
on top of the hotel AC and just have two going. I'm for
Some
this.
hotel ACs don't behave, so absolutely.
All right,
Oh,
ready
here we go.
grips.
Ready grips.
I feel like I've seen these
Yes.
before.
Oh.
So this is a grip for people with only 3 fingers.
This is for when the aliens finally invade. They can move right into our kitchens.
Oh boy.
Well, we go to shake hands with them. World peace, baby.
And then take it off. It was a glove the whole time?
Yeah.
This doesn't look terrible.
If you're a slee stack and you need to keep your
All right.
So
Moving
is
on.
it? What is it for jars? What is
For
it?
anything.
it's to pick up
Like-
things if you want to keep your hands. They're talking about squid guts because when's the last time this has happened to you?
Yeah. Oh,
I love how they were really going all out with the video. Like, they were using it for everything.
Yes.
There was one dude greasing axles with it.
Right, of
I'm like,
course.
yo, you still have to clean it after
Right,
that.
right.
What's
Well,
the
you can put it in the
advantage?
dishwasher.
I can't.
Yeah, I
figure out
get
the
axle
advantage.
grease all over my dishes, yeah.
But I don't get what the 3-finger part is for.
Well,
Just because it's
more versatile.
Yeah,
I guess it's like a glove, but
It's a what do they call it? A momentary glove or something like that? Yeah, momentary.
Oh, that's
glove.
what I
Oh,
want
yeah, for s'mores.
now this I love. Because come on, dude.
Yeah.
He just took it. He couldn't touch it, but then hands it to a child.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, I just changed
There we
the
go.
oil with this. Here's your
Up
s'more.
The squid guts.
All right.
Fantastic.
Splatapult insect swatter.
Oh, boy. This one's not doing as well.
No, well, look at the prototype. That might be a little reason why.
So it goes through the story of
I do like the guy talking, and at the
Yeah.
end, like what it ends up on. Have you seen that?
This
Did you
guy
watch
here?
that video? Yeah.
No.
He talks about it a little bit. I don't know what he's saying, but eventually he shows it. He like does one practice shot off screen. You'll see. Just let you leave it on there. It's like, it goes like that, and you hit the fly, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
and then if you have one right in front of you, you can go like this, and you can just like,
Oh!
and it just stops right there. With him taking out the camera, it's pretty good.
I guess if I had one of these, though, I'd be like, I'm gonna kill a fly with this thing, but it takes me all day.
I'll go find flies just to kill them.
This thing is also definitely not going to boomerang back and smash you in the face.
Doesn't matter. Salt guns already exist. Unnecessary device.
I think we should put them to the test.
Also,
Salt gun versus
splat.
Splatapult.
Also, you are holding the splatting aspect when you pull it back.
Yeah.
This thing is going to be coated in just desiccated flies and rodents and
That's
house
what
pets.
The 3-finger glove.
It's full of mine.
You need to combine them,
back
Mike.
to back.
Come on.
There should be a pledge that combines the two.
All right. Planet Soup's instant soup bombs. Now, this is one that you guys might give me garbage on.
I think this is brilliant.
I
a
would
great
buy
idea.
these.
How is this not a thing
It's
already?
a great idea, except it looks
mean-
like ice cream. That's the only problem.
But it's like bath bombs. When I saw this, it took me a second to figure out what I was looking at. But then when I figured that out, I was like, wait.
Wait.
So it's basically like a bath bomb dissolves.
You are misunderstanding. It's not like a bath bomb. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to put these in the bath.
I'm bathing in miso.
Okay. Anyway.
That's correct.
All right, whatever.
So this is-
weirdo.
This is the same thing as you can buy this already like in a bag
Yes.
at this grocery store.
Yes.
But this is cooler.
It's a bomb. It's a
I
bath
agree.
bomb.
Can't take,
It's a
that through the
soup bomb.
can't take it through the airport.
Now I will say some of these don't particularly look appetizing in that form. Like the first two are probably very good, but
Yeah.
come on, let's get that in the water as fast as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, the middle one is brains.
Yeah, it's not looking great. But it probably tastes delicious.
But I thought this was a cool concept.
I really like it. I like
neat
that idea a lot.
What does it come in?
It comes in.
They show them pouring it over the water there, and then
Look at that. You've got
boom,
delicious,
soup.
delicious soup.
And the soup looks really good.
I do wonder
does.
if they are sealed. Is what you're saying, right? I mean, I don't know.
I think it's trying to say something about like using less
Packaging.
packaging
Yeah,
and
sure.
plastics and all that stuff. But the mailman's not just going to be like, "Here's a soup bomb, sir."
And if he did, I'd be like, nah.
Grab it.
You got the glove.
By the way, I love
Give me
bath
that.
bombs. Has anyone figured out the best way to open a bath bomb? Because they're like shrink wrapped to the core.
They are difficult.
And while I am a person who often likes to use her teeth to open something, that shot of powder into your mouth, which I'm not saying has or has not happened, is quite.
Yeah, but when it's
cut
minestrone,
into
it's
it.
not so bad. That's why
but
Mike
then,
does.
So
that.
yeah, getting out a knife to cut it feels like overkill.
I've got an array of box cutters in and around my bathtub at all times. You never know when you're going to need one.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you
just
do have
cut
cats.
it. You
I
just
do.
cut it.
All right, next. This was canceled, unfortunately, but I love
What
it.
is a bum bag? Would someone please tell me, have you heard this phrase before?
Bum bag? No.
I
for
literally
problems is all I
have never heard that phrase, bum bag.
I don't know what it is, but I assume it's sort of like a little. What is that called?
Like a fanny pack thing.
Fanny
I was gonna say, this
pack,
is
but
kind
for
of-
your chest.
I would wear this
So it's
before I
more
wore a fanny
prominent.
pack.
Could it be just, because bum is another word for fanny, right? Could it just be another way of calling it a fanny pack? Bum bag?
Oh, that's why they're called fanny packs. I'm really slow.
But everyone always wears them over their waist because you wear it on your back and it's easy
Yeah,
to
they either
pick
wear it
on.
on the side or on the front. I've never seen someone wear them in the back.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know. They didn't want to. I'm going to leave it alone. But yeah,
Well,
maybe it's
you better get used to it because of our next project. Okay, so
That's true. Yeah.
This is
Okay,
terrible.
I won't
and
time. Don't tempt
It's a weird little half
It's very
wallet
odd.
that you put on your chest.
In the words of
and it comes in
TomVasel,
two styles.
In the words of TomVasel, this is good if you live in a trailer.
no, okay, no.
That's not, he meant
not what I
like
meant
a
for the other
camping trailer. Also, it doesn't look like you can hold anything in here.
It can hold your coins, a few of your coins.
And no one uses
Right.
coins anymore, so.
Or
Get
this.
your bicentennial quarters you thought were going to be worth $7,000 in the future.
All right, our next project is the worst project that had it not been canceled
You'd have bought.
that I would have considered backing.
Okay.
Okay, and that is the Whiz Hero.
The first ever home B game. Clearly, they never grew up in my house.
Yeah, so I'm going to be playing this video while we're talking because. So what this is, and I'll scroll down because the video takes a while to get to the point. It's the device that you stick into your toilet to play video games.
So it's like the Men in Black ride at Universal Orlando, right?
Yes.
Is that why you're not allowed back in Universal?
Among other reasons, Chris. Yes.
Also, the people who made this really liked all the different things you can do
The effects.
with effects, After Effects.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
so what I like about this particular project is they talked about how this can be either temporary or permanent because
Slide into holster. That's definitely not what that's called on a toilet, but okay.
patent pending. Don't you dare try to copy this. But
laser diodes. Oh boy.
Oh jeez. Oh
You better have
jeez.
plenty of big gulps handy. Is all I'm saying.
I need the high score.
okay, so
I love how it's water resistant.
Well, that's good.
well, smell resistant matters.
Yeah.
Now listen, I actually could see this being a useful tool for young children.
So
That's the thing, young boys.
It can be.
I know that Camilla would 100% say, and I think she when we were looking at this, she said, "I'm actually considering this." Like, you know, if you've ever raised boys,
Sure.
Yes.
100%, right?
Yeah.
Potty training, they do talk about it.
It's just that I don't know that I want to share the bathroom with the person who does have this.
Also, who's going to draw the short straw and change the batteries in this thing?
Like a little
I can tell you
dude.
what, it ain't going to be
Telling
me.
you.
Oh,
They have to
I
clean
thought
this.
that-
You are
Right.
literally peeing on it.
Did you see
I
this
found
part
a use
here?
for the gloves.
Where at,
No kidding.
at this part they're like, it's also a nightlight.
Dude,
And I thought
And one
that's
more
not
thing.
necessarily a bad thing.
Multiplayer competitive being? I think not.
That's a step too far.
That is a little
Wow.
bit too much there yet.
Double
you can compare
dog
high scores,
dare.
Mike. You can connect via an app and compare high scores.
This
Well, let's
is,
be truthful on that. That was a correct statement.
Tom, if you get this for the office, I think the water consumption here will go up. It's good for our health, really.
Well, unfortunately, this project has been canceled
That's a shame.
because they wanted $834,000.
That's good. Is there a Bluetooth speaker in
Yeah,
it?
storage pouch.
No, but there's a storage pouch.
Yeah.
Like here, can you hold this for a second?
Oh, jeez.
I'm a
Tell
little
you what.
concerned, though. You know, what are the games that come with the console? Do you have to replace the cartridge?
No, okay, so there's 3 games. I'm not
Okay.
kidding. I watched
yeah.
this video. There's 3 games. The first one is like you go over time, so you can see if your endurance gets better as the time goes by.
It's a training
not
module.
good for your health.
It's
Do
a
not
training
hold your
module.
pee to try to beat a laser game in your can. Okay? No. Okay? Prostate Wars.
Actually, they
It's
did say
not a good game.
the ending thing. They were like, if you don't use this, then why are you peeing? I was like, lots of reasons actually.
Yeah. There was a 4th game called Activate the Soup Bomb, but they never actually finished the development. on that one.
Yeah.
I'm glad this was not their logo.
That's terrible. Everything
Being
about
in
this is
random
terrible.
places is fun, huh?
Sure.
I think the legal system would disagree.
All right. Anyhow,
So weird.
again, all joking aside, this was a reasonable price. I could see getting this as a semi-joke that then we used. Okay.
Do you
Who's
like
gonna
wacky
blow on a
projects?
cartridge when it stops
You're
working?
in luck.
All right. Picks of the week. Is this yours, Mike?
No, not so much.
What is your pick of the week?
My pick of the week? This one was pretty easy for me. Is the Moonrakers because I really enjoyed what it added. Having a chance to play it here, I feel like I've got a little bit more to say on this one. Yeah, I would always play with the module that allowed you to bump on other people's turns. I'm excited about the electronic, kind of the digital implementation aspect of it. They've done really good projects, and they also are very good communicators on their projects. I backed the Mythic Mischief, and they were great all through that, and I think it actually fulfilled early. So they've been doing well for me.
They've built a good trust equity.
Good.
Is what
Their
Mike
trust
Ruiz
equity is quite high with me. Yes.
All right, Z, what about you?
I'm going to go with that PaleoVet or
Yeah.
just something vet. What is it? PaleoVet.
PaleoVet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I really like the look of this. It's a smaller project for sure. It cannot, monetarily anyway, compete with some of the big ones this week. And yes, the artwork is kind of divisive. I'm not loving the look, but I like the idea. I think this is a cool looking dice-driven game, and I'd like to give it a shot. So
Theme is cool.
yeah, it's a neat theme. I like doing something slightly different. So that's my pick of the week, PaleoVet.
Nice.
All right, Chris?
Very good. I was torn between 2 things, actually, but I'm going to have to go with the other dinosaur project, which is Dodos Riding Dinosaurs, the reprint and the expansion. I think that expansion sounds really fun. I think that
This one might be yours.
yeah,
No, yeah, this is mine, but I'm telling you, I was a hair away from picking Mike's.
Were you?
The expansion for Moonrakers is great.
I was thinking about picking that Sunshine City. That sounds like a really good way to do a modular kind of roll.
So this is Chris and Tom.
Yeah, this is this game is so fun.
It really is. And
just
it's
a
one of those
fun,
games
forward
where
game.
I don't have a lot of time. There's a decent amount of people.
Yeah.
They don't learn a lot of rules. But once they play, the game feels like it has more rules. I mean, and like
It's like the laser peeing game.
that was almost my pick of the week.
It feels like it has more rules, but there's really not that many rules.
No, but it's
very
because every
fun
card does
forward.
different things.
Yeah.
Like when I teach people the game, I just give them a little bit of description. We get into it, and it's like, and I'm gonna roll a log. Don't go back to the peeing game. But I'm saying, okay, this is how you do the log. This is how you throw a log. You let it roll out of your hand. Oh, you're gonna flick an egg. That's how this works.
Yeah.
I like that aspect of it. I don't have to teach too much. I know. I'm just loading you up. This is how you drop a meteorite.
That's right.
And you can also.
I can't.
Keep it up. There we go.
I'll just tell you what. Okay, anyway. All right, folks. Well, that is it. Not a lot of games and stuff, but there was a decent amount.
Sure.
And fortunately, most of the games were interesting to talk about.
Yes.
We'll be back with Crowdsurfing again next week, but we're not done in 20 minutes. I'll be back with a live Q&A, which I normally do Mondays, but I'm doing today. Tomorrow, we got Board Game Breakfast. We have more We'll Play It Live. And some games. What games are they? You'll see when we play them live. Anyway. And don't forget, there's a contest at the beginning of the
Yes.
episode, so check that out.
Yep.
Until next time, I'm TomVasel.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Chris Yee.
I'm Mike DeLisio.
Have fun peeing.